Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host Brian, and today I'm talking Alone, season 11, episodes 11 and 12, which is actually the finale. I was not expecting that. So we had episode 11, which is Collapse, and we had episode 12, Into the Dark. And we started with three contestants, and it was and day 65. So we covered 19 days, two episodes, and the winner was crowned on day 84, and it was William. Not what I was expecting. And honestly, out of the two episodes, I had the least amount of notes on him. I feel like I always do. And I guess that's a testament that maybe he was doing everything right. I mean, he had his little worries early on with the cachet getting hit by the Martin, and it looks like Dub also had some issues with the Martin, and same with Timber. But yeah, he prevailed, and really just came down to the mental stuff. Dub tapped first out of these three, and I think the at one point it was 4.5 hours of daylight, and I think just being in the sleeping bag all the time was starting to wear on him. And he actually, I think, one of the big things that he was battling himself with in the final episode is there's a box I guess you check when you apply and you are cast, and it's let us know if we'll let you know if there's family emergencies. He checked no because he didn't want it to impact his game. And this late in the game, he's like, "Is it worth winning the money and coming out of here and one of my parents are gone or something serious like happened?" And that was really weighing heavy on him. And he did tap, but he seemed to be doing all right. Was kind of the cold was also getting to him as well. But yeah, I thought all three of these guys were very good and probably could have stayed around maybe like a little bit longer. Timber was, I'm a little surprised he didn't win. He also near the end was starting to like wonder like, what am I doing out here? I can go home and watch what I with my kids and be proud of what I've done. And he was like, I think on episode 11, I was a little worried for him for a little bit because there was a med check at the end of episode 11, and he had was worried about some frostbite, and he had like what was called frost nip, which I think is like a beginning stage of frostbite, according to the text on the bottom corner of the show. And he said that he could deal with it. It looks like the med check people said like, hey, let us like we'll get to keep an eye on it, but if you're okay, you can keep going. But yeah, Nicole was getting him as well, and it just really was coming down to the just the mental game, and that's usually how it is. And it stinks that I don't have a lot to say about William, but I mean, it's just he was just kind of he was doing the thing, like he just doing what needed to be done. It just shows Timber made a point like, hey, if you just because you get a big game doesn't mean you should win. I know some of the commenters probably will disagree with that, but yeah, I mean, anything can happen out there. I guess you don't know until you're there. Obviously, I know nothing about it. I just like watching the show, but yeah, I thought it was a good season. I will always watch this show and give credit to all the contestants for taking the risk and being out there. I think it's definitely way harder, probably the hardest show to do of all the ones we cover on the show, by leaps and bounds because we watch a bunch of trash. But this is good. I enjoyed the show. Sad to see it go, but I guess that means a new season will be on the horizon because I can't see the show stopping. I am going to try to check out the Australia version, but I think that might already be done. But I'll try to catch up on the next one. Like next one that is live, I'll try to be on top of that as well, and then be caught up with all the UK seasons and the Australian seasons. Even I know that some people said they're not very good, but I will watch them all. Hopefully by the time the next one is airing. But I know this one's short, but it's just a lot of it's not like in the beginning, like they're doing stuff, they're building shelters. I mean, they're just literally just scraping by, things like that. But yeah, very happy to the season. I thought the season was good, and I'll be back here for the next one. So if you're only here on our page for the show, I'll talk to you in the next season. But if you watch some of our other stuff, I think our next video will probably be the anonymous with Bachelor. So look out for that. And hope you guys had an awesome Labor Day. And back to the starting to get cold again, things like that. But hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate all the support during the season, all the comments, any interaction from the show, and just make sure to check out some of our other stuff. So I will talk to you in the next video. See you.